Good Monday evening, everyone, and welcome to Monday Night Safety Stop. We've been having some technical difficulties for about the last 30 minutes trying to get this thing to stream to the group. Unfortunately, for some reason, it lost the group in the program. So it's letting us stream to the Shop Pennyroyal Scuba page, and we are sending it over to the group. But we are also on YouTube as well. So it's a Monday, JoJo.
It's Monday and it's feeling like Monday.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, tell me about it. It is it's been, this morning it wasn't too bad. It was cloudy, overcast, decently, it wasn't cold, but it wasn't hot outside. And then all of a sudden it just starts raining, and I was telling you all ago, I can hear it through my headset outside. So it must be coming a gully washer out there. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I was going down 64 this morning about 5 a.m. and I see one of the construction trucks pull up right beside me, and the phone rings. He goes, "You want to race?"
Do you want to race? Well, JoJo, it was a pretty good weekend to start opening weekend 2022.
Yep. I seen that nice picture you put out there of all our campers in a line.
Yeah, well, it just shows that that the diving season is officially begun. So, yeah, it was a little cool Saturday, but as the day progressed, it seemed like it got a little warmer. But Sunday was beautiful.
Oh yeah, spent most of all day out working on Penny Sunday.
Oh yeah,
getting ready for her makeover.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen Penny since last season, you're not going to recognize her right now. If you end up visiting before we get her back in the water, you're going to see some of the transformations that are going on with her. And right now, she really looks more like a great white than a killer whale.
Yeah, definitely get rid of a lot of that black. It doesn't really need to be on there.
Yeah. But luckily enough, this weekend we've got somebody who's going to come and do some cosmetic work, fixing the fins and patching holes and stuff. So we're really excited about that. And then, of course, we've already
graffiti off of her too.
Yes, got the whoever the nice people were who put their initials in the tail. That has since been removed. So, yeah, what was it, like KG and N whatnot? Yeah, I don't remember, but
it was enough to make my blood boil.
Yeah, it's not there, and so it has been officially removed, and we hope it does not get back on there, because that just wouldn't be good.
We're going to give her a nice new set of teeth, nice, and get her skin redone. She's going to look great.
Oh yeah. I mean, so where we're at with her, we're almost done stripping the paint down. So she's just about ready to go in for the cosmetic work, like fixing the fins, the patching and stuff. And then once that gets done, then it's on to the painting and installing the teeth. So that's
put a nice protective coat on her.
Oh yeah, hopefully we can get 3 or 4 more years out of her before we have to start the process all over again. It's I'll have to say, in 28 years, this is the first time I've brought a dive site out and for rehabilitation and putting it back in. So usually they don't come out; they just move. But other than that, it was a nice weekend. Temperatures were mild. Sunday was great. The visibility, I don't know how it's going to be after these storms coming through tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday.
You're saying 30 feet.
Huh?
They were saying 30 feet coming out of the water. It was
Oh
just
yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah. And it's been running 30, 40 foot for the last 3 or 4 weeks. So, but yeah, we've been kicking it around, and of course, we're getting ready for JoJo.
On air.
On air. Yes, yes, yes. We're counting down the days. We're nine days, just 9 days away, and so JoJo, are you able to see? Are there any comments coming in? Because I don't see anything.
No, but I'm actually on the YouTube page. Maybe I need to back up here a little bit.
Well, I'm showing 5 viewers on the Shop Penny Royal, so if you're posting on the divers group, we may not be able to see it. Uh, but if you're on the Shop Penny Royal page, I guess that's where I'm going to see the comments. I don't know, JoJo, which one are you on?
I was actually on the link you sent on the Penny Roll page sent me to YouTube.
Oh, the YouTube one. Okay, yeah. Well, it's a
Yeah,
good thing
it's
we
same
can
thing.
simulcast because if Facebook wasn't operating correctly, then at least we can always
I
fall
am.
back on the YouTube channel.
I will share Shop Penny to the
I thought
group.
I thought that's what I did. That was
I
my
clicked on it to
workaround.
YouTube.
Okay, maybe I didn't. Oops. Let me go back here and see. No, I did. Yeah, I did. It's right here. I can see it. But every time I click on it so I can see comments, it goes back to the Shop Penny Royal page. So anyway, if you want to make a comment, join in the conversation. I'm assuming you're going to have to do it on the Shop Penny Royal Scuba page because that's where we're having to work around tonight. For some reason, this software it had an update and it's not recognizing the group for whatever reason. It's only recognizing the pages. So I apologize for that, and hopefully we can get this corrected
All
before.
right. I got the link up to Shop Penny Royal on the Penny Royal Divers Group page now.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at it right now on the Shop Penny Royal Scuba. So I don't know, JoJo. You monitor the group, and then I'll monitor this, and we'll just work through it. I mean, it's technology. It sometimes it works, and when it works, it's great. When it don't, JoJo, you monitor the group, and then I'll monitor this. And is that coming through yours?
Yeah, that was me. It was a little bit of an echo resetting the screen up.
Oh,
Sorry
okay.
about
Because
that.
I'm looking all around my panels here, and I'm like, there's no audio except for what's the mix. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna work through this. It's just like, if you're having issues putting your gear together, and we're not gonna call it because we're not diving, but we're gonna work through it, and we're gonna get through because we've only got about 30 minutes, and
Yeah, I mean, you got to put your gear together, make sure it's working right, or
yeah.
you ain't going to have stuff working right. I mean,
Well, it's it's a little different, live casting versus going underwater. So I think we're safe to not call the show. I think we can probably work through it. Oh goodness. But yeah, so we were just kind of recapping. If you're just now joining us, just kind of recapping. Opening season 2022 marked our 28th season open. So this last weekend we was able to kind of not really celebrate. It's 28 years, so we're gonna hold off for a couple more years before we have a big celebration. But
oh yeah, big
28.
3-0, we're going to have to do something big.
Huh?
Big 3-0, we're going to have to do something big.
At 2024,
We're going to
yeah,
put
we're gonna
together some local Jets or something.
yeah yeah we're gonna have to start planning something big. We get some bands out, and some big heaters and and all that. But so this is, however, this was the first season that Dad was not able to be there for the opening. So that's one element that we kind of missed this year that we're normally used to. But we're hoping he's on the men's, and we'll eventually get to come back and enjoy times with us. Uh, Krista says, "Hey, it'll be my 40th birthday." Oh, so she's wanting to. That's next year. Yeah, that'll be next year. I'm talking 2024. Next year will be season 29. Am I right, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So she turns 40 next year, and then the park turns 30 the year after. So there's a year delay. So anyway, but
You- you-
you know,
she's counting Christmas time.
yeah, I think she's trying to rush her 40th birthday. I don't know, but uh, you know, I say this because she's actually not home right now. So
Is that why we haven't seen the chief fly?
yeah, but I know she's coming home, so I still love her. But anyway, yes, Penny's been a work in progress. We're planning on having her back in the water before Memorial Day. 2 years of parties. She just wants to back party. That's what it is. But so yeah, so hopefully we'll have her back in before Memorial Day and have her placed. Don't know where she's going yet, but I will say that it's going to be a surprise wherever we decide because we're not going to announce it like we did when we first put her in 2019. We didn't say exactly where she was at, and we didn't put a marker on her. So it kind of makes it a little more of a thrill, you know.
Yeah. You just know she's a shark this time. That's it.
Yeah, she's back in the water. You know to expect. So, but still, I think that's going to get you know, uh, people's not they know that she's there, but they don't know where she's at. So that's going to kind of give a little bit of the shock value.
Oh yeah.
But so yeah, we've got we had a nice little line of campers this weekend. So people getting out, everybody's ready to go diving. I'm ready to go diving. I'm counting what 9 days.
Is it 9 now? I think
Yeah,
that's tomorrow.
9, 8, 7. Yeah. I can't. I'm not going to get any closer to 7 because I still got packing to do. So,
We got a couple more days till 7.
just a couple more days till 7. Are you still with me?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Sorry, I'm getting. Apparently, we're getting a thunderstorm here because I'm hearing rain. I can hear thunder. So I haven't looked outside or looked on my app, but excuse me. Apparently, it's storming outside. So hopefully we don't have any live stream technical difficulties. But so it's going to be an awesome season. It's already kicked off. Currently, weekends 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Of course, we're getting ready to head to Bonaire for a week, so we'll be there this weekend, and then one of our instructors, or actually two of our instructors, Jeff and Brian and Terry, will be at the quarry the weekend that we're gone, and then we'll be back the last weekend of May. So we're not closing that weekend that we're gone, so we'll still be open, normal hours, but they'll have the reins.
You're in good hands. That's
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
Kind of like Allstate. You're in good hands. But yeah, I mean, it's shaping up to be a good season. We've got lots of we got, or I say lots. We've got several events planned. The women's dive day. Hope it's looking like it's going to be it's growing. So hopefully, we'll have several ladies come out for that. Of course, we'll have more information once the details and all the logistics and stuff are worked out. But it's July 16th, I think, JoJo. I think it's July the
Uh,
16th this year. So we'll
I
have
gotta
that
get on
going
my
on.
calendar.
Huh?
I gotta get it on my calendar. So
You don't have it on your calendar yet?
not yet.
Uh oh. You may have slept through it.
I might have.
You keep working all these long hours.
I'll put it in here right now.
Yeah. Looks like Mick's in the house. He says diabolical. Oh goodness. But yeah, so trying to think. I mean, we've just been so busy getting things ready to open, getting things squared away, set up, and all that. It's it's we've been pulling some long hours, so I'm kind of scatterbrained. Forgive me. It's July 16th. So the weekend treasure hunts are coming back this year. They are set to start. I think it's the first weekend of summer season, which is I think it's the 4th and 5th of July. If I am not I'm sorry, 4th or 5th of June. Yeah, it's the 4th of June. So we've got that slated to start back again. If you didn't get to do it last year, it's a pretty neat little thing to do. It's something else to look for while you're diving at the park. It's simple, three little treasure chest. You bring it up. They're locked, so you can't get into them. But you bring it up, you turn it into the staff member. Now, when you participate in it, it's $5, and you'll get a ticket. So you'll have to have that ticket so that the staff member can open the lock. No ticket, no open. So you have to remember
Nope.
that. And
You get the ticket after you get the box. You
yeah,
gotta have
can't
that
get the ticket
in that
after you
box.
find the box. Yeah. You got to have a ticket before, before. But anyway, so that's going to be going on again this season, and that'll run June, July, and August through the summer season, and then of course after Labor Day, that program is gone for the season, and so let's see what else we got going on, JoJo.
Oh, geez, got the NC getting ready to get locked down and get going there.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. It's
we'll dive with some sharks and on some wrecks.
and I think isn't the main goal doing the hopefully doing the sub this time.
It's the goal is to get on the sub. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of people interested in the sub.
Yeah, and of course, when you're talking about diving in North Carolina, or diving on that sub in North Carolina, it's a hit and miss kind of thing. You may, if the conditions are right, they'll take you to it, but if they're not, then you don't get to, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We almost got on it last time, but when they went down, the current was about 2 knots. So they said, no, we're not going to put you down in that. So we went about a mile back inland to another great wreck and, had a great time on it. So,
Yeah, kind of reminds me of a dive I done on the Dwayne down in Key Largo here a few years ago. The captain on the boat when we were getting ready to get off told us the current was kicking, and told us that whatever you do, hold on to the line until you get down to the wreck. If you let go of the line, we'll pick you up in Miami. It's like,
Yeah,
words of encouragement right there.
yeah. When your flagpole get down the line, it's one thing.
Well, we hit the water and going down the line, I was watching, and the bubbles were not going up; they were going sideways. So it's like, you're sitting there pulling and pulling. And it's like, oh my goodness, is this even worth it? And once we got down on the wreck, it wasn't quite as bad. You could kind of weave in and out around the wreck and not have too much problems, but going down to it and coming up, it was fun. It was an adventure, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. The two we did last year were phenomenal. You got to see these massive wrecks. Got to see what a submarine can do to a ship. You want to see how much damage a torpedo can do? Well, they got the wrecks to show it.
Yeah.
How massive the fields are.
Oh yeah.
And then, you know, you ain't gonna see a bunch of reef fish, but the fish they have there are totally different. It's a whole new experience.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, and y'all had sharks and all kinds of stuff down
barracudas,
there.
and yeah, it's little spade fish. And,
Yeah. And that's coming up. I think the 1st through the 3rd of July. And then of course, Krista is leading the trip to the Georgia Aquarium on September 17th. Yeah, September 17th. So, couple of weekend trips to kind of break up the monotony and, go and experience something. And then of course, the annual getaway trip in October. So that's always a fun trip.
yep, the Euro 10 is great.
Yeah,
You've
I mean,
been there.
yeah. Well, it's one of those things, and that being a destination, we're there for the divers, and so coming in, making sure they have a fun, safe, uh, time while they're diving at the park, and so it's just good for us to be able, in the slow season, for us to let the staff get away and go, be the divers, for a week or a weekend if we go to Florida or whatnot. But yeah, it's experience, and like the North Carolina trip, you've got to be advanced open water, I believe. Uh, they
Yeah,
prefer deep and
advanced open water.
nitrox. Yeah, so building the dives up, and it's getting more experience, and that's what it's all about. I mean, not that we don't get a lot of experience at the park, but
Yeah, I mean, if somebody wanted to sign up for it now and be ready by July, we have advanced classes and we can get you on boats and get you ready for that trip. So,
yeah, yeah. So, man, it is really coming down out there because I keep hearing thunder. I keep
sure
wanting
it
to
ain't
take
my
my.
dog scratching in the background.
Well, after December, you kind of keeping an ear out to make sure that we don't have one of them big funnels coming towards us, and it's yeah, it's kind of gun shy, I guess you could say, or making sure. Don't know if that's wind, rain, or what. If I was underwater, it wouldn't matter.
I probably should put a trip together for Panama City at the end of the year.
Yeah, Panama would be good. Of course, I don't mind diving in the Gulf. I really don't. But I like the doing a combination. Maybe do like the jetties or something one day, and then like hit Morrison, and because always hit your saltwater first and then freshwater second. So if you don't get all your
Yeah,
gear rinsed out good,
that's
it's going to
great.
get rinsed out on your second day of diving.
Oh yeah. No, they got great charters down there too, and especially if you're a novice, that'd be a great one to get a lot of these new divers out,
Oh
getting
yeah,
used to diving off of boats and
yeah, yeah. As long as you don't have 4, 5, 6 foot swells, it's not too bad getting on the boat, but yeah, it's a little
no.
rough. But
But you're talking to the person that's comfortable in 4 foot swells, but feeding the fish when it's 6 inches.
yeah, exactly. Rusty wants to know: are we still doing the Master Diver bundle? Yes, we are. We are doing those. We schedule those as they're needed. Just because you can do, we can knock out the 4 specialties in a weekend, and then like your rescue diver is, I believe, uh, 3 days in total. So usually it's done over about a 3 weekend period because you can actually start it uh, the first weekend and then you got the second weekend and just depends on how many's in the class may run that third. So, but yes, we are still doing them. So, and then of course don't forget for the master diver you have to have the 50 log dive. So you can get all the classes and everything and get them out of the way and then just dive and rack them logs up and once you hit 50 you turn them in and you get your master diver certification.
Hey, I know some great trips. I could knock off a lot of those dives.
Well, hey, Bon Air, I mean, come on, unlimited shore diving. I don't think they realize, when they offer unlimited shore diving, how much unlimited shore diving we like to do.
That's all we do, shore diving.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we go to Roatan, it's 3 boat dives a day. There's no shore diving. So, we're limited to 3 dives a day. If we do, I'm happy doing a 20, 30 foot dive for 45 minutes to an hour, coming up, sitting on the bank, or, doing a surface interval for 30, 35, 40 minutes, hitting the water again. I could do that 3 or 4 times, in a
Oh yeah.
day.
Just get in the cooler, get something cold to drink, a little sandwich down the throat. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And be right back at it. I love those dives that you get out of the water and go, just put on the other tank and let's go because we ain't stopping.
Exactly. It's going to be a fun time. It'll be as far as Bon Air, it'll be driving all over the island looking for the Yellowstones and uh, making sure. Now, are the stones? Do they say what the sites are, or are they just painted rocks?
Now they're yellow painted rocks and excuse me, black paint. They'll have the name of the dive site on them.
Gotcha. Okay, I was thinking that's the way it
Unless
was.
they're
Uh,
unless they're unmarked.
Unmarked.
But they got a couple of those locations.
Yeah, yeah. So far, the ones that I've been hearing people talk about the most that are must dive locations on Bon Air is the Salt Pier, the Helma Hooker wreck. Um, there's another one. I can't think of the name of it, but I've had multiple people tell me, make sure you hit those. So I think the Helma Hooker's right off of the resort, or just right around the bend from the resort.
Not far from the resort.
Yeah, like from what I
Just to the
understand,
south.
you could actually go to it from our resort, dive, go around. I guess around the bend, and it's supposed to be like right there. I haven't
We
researched
have
it.
a small wreck just to our north.
Gotcha.
Uh,
That's
I
it.
had it's just a little tugboat in 30 feet of water or something like that.
That Michael Schutz put it up here. 1,000 steps. That's the other one that I've heard about. So I've had several
Uh,
people tell me that you want to do that. It's easier to do that one off a boat.
well, 1,000 steps has me a little discouraged.
Yeah. Yeah. Do I want to pack all this stuff, 1,000 steps, get in the water, then
Now I
knowing that
know
I
it's
have
not 1,000 steps, but it feels like it after you do the
to.
first 50.
I don't know if my legs would last 1,000 steps with all that gear on.
It's like I know I got at least 30 pounds of lead on me, let alone the gear.
Yeah. Exactly. You know, I had to take a walker just to be able to get that 1,000th step. Oh goodness.
Uh, I've heard Candyland's a great one.
Yeah, and I've heard that one.
Oh, geez. Oh,
So, just for the record, because I just looked at the time, it is 8:54. So, next Monday night we will not be on because I've got to get camera gear packed, and of course I use part of the gear for the show. So, we're not going to be on next Monday. But 2 weeks from today, while we are in Bonaire, as long as the internet connection holds up, that's going to be our biggest thing, the internet connection. If the internet connection is good, then we'll actually be coming to you live from Buddy Dive Resort in Bonaire. So, looking forward to that. Like I said, next Monday night we won't be on just because I've got to get all the camera gear and everything packed, loaded, and ready to roll. Because we leave in, what I say, 9 days?
9 days.
Yeah. Yeah, we leave in 9 days, and I've started charging batteries, but I haven't started packing them yet. So yeah, so
I'm
there's that.
chasing down, or in the chase down my clothes phase that's scattered everywhere.
You're what?
I'm in the chase down my clothes that are scattered everywhere phase.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, please make sure you chase down all your clothes, JoJo. We're going to a family-friendly resort, so.
Darn it. I really wanted that grass skirt.
With the coconuts.
Yeah, coconuts.
Mm-mm-mm. So, all right, JoJo, you got any final thoughts before we start wrapping it up?
Uh, no, not really. Thanks for a great weekend. Enjoyed it.
We always have fun at the park. I mean, it's always a blast. Piddling
Yeah.
around, doing this, doing that.
Dinner Saturday night was great. I enjoyed that
Oh
really.
yeah, and hey, let's give a shout out. I know there are several divers that go there, but it's not one of the big diver hangouts. But Davo's Burgers and Fries in Hopkinsville. It's a local shop. Great burgers, great food. I mean, we had there was like 11 of us that went, and we had appetizers galore. We had the burgers were great. Just really good food. So next time you're visiting the park, check them out. They even have a bar. So that's kind
Yeah.
of that was kind of the plus attraction was after hour.
Fried bacon.
Oh, fried bacon. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. So if you get to Hopkinsville, you're coming diving with us, make sure you check out Davo's Burger and Fries. Uh, awesome food. Awesome food. So I think the only thing that I heard was the hot dogs weren't that great. But the burgers, the fries, the fried bacon, the cheese sticks, the fried pickles. I mean, we had a smorgasbord. We really did.
Yeah.
So, well, all right, JoJo, you take care of that cough, buddy, because we've only got 9 days.
I tell you what, cough.
you just
The
you,
weather needs to stop.
you just need some saltwater therapy. That's all it is.
Watch, I'll get down there and I'll all this is just going to go away. And, oh,
As long as it doesn't turn into the 1 day curse that you have on trips.
yeah. Man, that would be rough.
uh,
Out in the
Todd,
middle of nowhere, that one hit. That would be rough.
yeah. Todd Ransford's in the house. He's asked, do they have chicken strips? Yes, they do.
Yes.
They even have, and one of the guys got this weekend. What was it? The El Grande burger, or yeah, the El Grande, and it came with, it was a burger, cheese, bacon, chicken strips. I mean,
Eggs.
this thing was literally like piled that high, and then you
Yeah.
had the bun. I mean, it's
Uh,
yeah, no complaints with none of that. That's for sure.
I know I got a double bacon cheeseburger, and I seen that thing, and I was like, "Yeah, this is genius."
Yeah. They've got pretty much everything that you can expect at a burger joint, and it was good. So we're gonna we talked about this weekend. It's something we're gonna do a little bit more ourselves. Typically, we'll do like El Braceros or Logan's or O'Charlie's. But we're trying to focus this year a little bit more on the local eateries. And that way we can give honest feedback when people ask, "Hey, have you eaten here?" And hey, yep, sure have, because I've had several people ask me about Davo's, and I had eaten there once before and it was good, so I was able to tell them, yeah, what I had was good. So going back for a second time and it being just as good, so yeah, but yeah, and there's several eateries and stuff that are local. There's an Irish pub downtown that I haven't tried yet. The Main
Uh,
Street
I wouldn't try
Tavern.
the Main Street Tavern.
Yeah, we were going to try that, but they was having karaoke at 7 o'clock. We didn't get out of there until 6 o'clock, and we're going to get caught in the middle of karaoke and not be able to hear ourselves talk. Yeah, let's go someplace else. So, but
Karaoke
anyway,
wouldn't have bothered me.
yeah, well,
That just means, have a little better time.
oh yeah. All right, it's that 9 o'clock hour, JoJo. Guys, just remember that we won't be on next Monday night because we'll be prepping for Bon Air, getting all of the camera and stuff gear ready. But 2 weeks from tonight, we will be back on, internet permitting, live from Bon Air. So want to thank you guys. We appreciate you for tuning in with us on Monday nights. Normally, we're on the Pennyroyal Divers group primarily. Unfortunately, software technical issues didn't allow that tonight. So I've got to work on that and see what's going on. But luckily, we're taking the laptop to Bon Air, so hopefully I'll check it before I go to make sure there's no issues with the software on it. But anyway, so until not next Monday night, Monday after, 2 weeks from tonight, guys. We hope you guys have a safe, wonderful time. If you're coming diving with us this weekend, we can't wait to see you. If you're diving elsewhere, we hope you have a fun, safe, and enjoyable diving time. Until then, for JoJo and
Peace.
me, Chris, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks right here on the Pennyroyal Divers Group and the Pennyroyal Scuba YouTube channel. Guys, have a safe, fun, and happy rest of the week.
We are the kings of everything.